I'm thankful that you did me wrong, cause now I got it right, I promise you gon' miss me gone. I done seen it all like the first picture phone. They wishing on my downfall with the wishing bone. Now unless you on cloud 10, rap, how you heard the motherfucking word? What's good, y'all? It's yours truly, once again, HeartBreak Ace. If you're familiar with my content, why not? Hit that like, comment, subscribe so the algorithm can get this breaking content every time I upload. You know, I was at the crib the other day, my new crib with YouTube Premium. We painting the house and all of that. And you know, YouTube don't really know how to talk to people like that. So of course, you know, I call algorithm sister comment because she know how to keep the conversation going. You know what I mean? I called her. Algorithm gonna answer the phone. Gonna ask me what I want. I said, you know, I ain't calling for you. Where your sister comment said? You know what I mean? He didn't want to give her the phone, but he gave her the phone. So I tell her, what's up, baby? Come, I need you to come holler at me right like ASAP. So of course, she dropped that phone, hopped right in her car, and came straight to me. Algorithm called me back, tight. Like, bro, we had family dinner, man. How she just gonna leave just cause you call her? I told Algorithm, because your sister know. When I call Jimmy like 911. You don't like that, Algorithm? Be cool, man. You act like you Tony Montana or something. You love your sister that bad? Damn, you can't get with her, man. Fall back. Nah, topic of discussion though, all jokes aside, while we here. Recently in Orange Mount, I'm not familiar where that area is at, but in Orange Mount at a Church's Chicken, a employee was recently murdered, gunned down. And the reason why I'm speaking on this, because like I like to tell y'all, I do more than just hip hop or R&B when it comes to our culture. I do everything in its entirety when it comes to their culture. If it's anybody of color, anything like that, dealing with the culture, I make news about it. So unfortunately today, this is the case of two black women. One of them was gunned down by another black woman. Her name is Monica Wilson. It was an altercation at the Church's Chicken, and one thing led to another. The woman that was arguing with the woman outside of the drive-thru, she come outside to get some fresh air because, you know, they was arguing, so she wanted to, you know, get some fresh air or whatever. And the suspect, Monica, as soon as the woman come outside from Church's Chicken, she started licking shots. And she hit her a few times and killed her and sped off. But before I even get more into it, let's spin the block.
Topping your news leader 4, a fast food worker is dead after police say she got into an argument with another woman in the drive-thru. Now, what you're looking at right now, these are photos police released of the suspect in the Orange Mount incident before she sped away. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Alex Coleman.
Hi, I'm Shay Arthur in for April. As WREG's Dorita Patterson tells us, investigators are now trying to put a name with that face we just saw there to track down the woman wanted for pulling the trigger.
At the start of a new day, police are still looking for new clues following a deadly attack. Monday night, detectives were called to this Church's Chicken along Park Avenue in the heart of Orange Mound. In fact, Gregory Houston holds this community close to his heart as it's where he grew up.
We still have a house out here.
It was after he tuned in to WREG.
I heard about it on the news last night, and it was very sad.
Knowing this area was now at the center of a homicide investigation.
To see and hear that a young lady got killed on her job, trying to make a living for herself.
Police say a female worker here got into an argument with another woman in the drive-thru lane. Detectives say the employee walked outside to, quote, get some air. Without warning, shots were fired. Sadly, the female worker did not survive. What remains unclear is what prompted the deadly attack, but a stunning new development as this was caught on surveillance camera. Police now able to get a glimpse of the person they're now looking for. The woman police are now looking for at the time of the attack had purple hair and was driving a vehicle with what appears to be a child's car seat in the back. A deadly fight that has those like Mr. Houston in a fight against gun violence.
We'll be continued to be, I guess, in the lost and found.
This Army vet never thought his childhood community would resemble that of a combat zone. For your news leader in Orange Mound,
My heart was set.
Jarita Patterson, WREG, News Channel 3.
All right, still looking for answers tonight, and the company said the victim had been an employee with them for a year. A company spokesperson says, quote, "We are working closely with the Memphis Police Department on their ongoing investigation." Meanwhile, if there's anything you know that could help detectives, call Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH. That restaurant's location will be closed for the next few days.
All right, y'all, we back. We spit the block one time. Hope y'all ain't dizzy. You really shouldn't be. Now, that was just a quick clip of the incident. Now we're gonna fast forward a little bit. I already told you the woman's name, but I just want to show you the investigators of the case, the police or what have you. They've searched and found the woman's name, and then they also found her background story. And I just say this: she set it off like Queen Latifah, cause she definitely batted, fool. The illest one in Nebraska. You ain't know what I was talking about? I got you. Let's spin the block again.
New details tonight as we come on the air. The woman accused of gunning down a Church's Chicken employee Monday night has been identified. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Darcy Thomas.
And I'm Daryl Green. Memphis police tell us this is 45-year-old Monica Williams. And tonight they have a warrant issued for her arrest. While police try to find Williams, Fox 13's Dominique Dillon has been digging into her past, and we found out it was a violent past.
Dominique is joining us tonight from Church's Chicken in Orange Mound. Dominique, you talked with a woman that Williams says stabbed 20 years ago.
Records show in 2009, Williams was convicted of an aggravated assault that happened 5 years prior. I got my hands on that report, and it details how Williams attacked a pregnant woman. The details share how Williams stabbed this woman, and I spoke with this woman this afternoon. I tracked her down, and she shared how her son was born shortly after that stabbing.
I felt like it had to have been some type of setup, to be honest, because how did she even have this big old Jason knife on her already?
Israel Britt Taylor says Monica Williams attacked her in Orange Mound in 2004. Britt Taylor says she was 8 months pregnant at the time. She says her son's father called her over to give her money. She says as she was driving away, Williams hit her car with a large tree branch.
She approached me. We was in an altercation. I'm trying to get her away from me, but I'm not gonna lie, I beat the, you know what? I fought her. I fought her up off me. Next thing I know, she was stabbing me.
Britt Taylor says the stress from that fight resulted in her son's umbilical cord getting wrapped around his neck. She says she was rushed to the hospital and her baby was delivered via C-section.
I didn't even know about this chick. And she told the detective she was willing to kill me for this guy. And I wouldn't even date my ex at the time.
Records show Williams served 3 years for the attack. 20 years later, Williams, now 45, is wanted again. This time for murdering 48-year-old Anitra West while she was working at Church's Chicken in Orange Mound Monday night.
To see her do something like that, I was like, wow. And wow, I knew it was coming because she's always been wow.
Police have issued a warrant for first-degree murder for Williams. If you have seen her or you know where she is, call Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH. Daryl?
That is Fox 13's Dominique Dillon live in Orange Mound tonight. Dominique, thank you.
All right, y'all, we back. We spitting the block twice. Hope y'all ain't dizzy or woozy, but if you is, I understand, because you know I like to swerve a lot. Now, let me say this. This right here was a sad case of two women going at it for a man. let me say this the best way possible. There's a lot of imbalance going on with men and women. But what's so important about the foundation of that is our youth, our kids. Now, I don't care about your sexual taste or anything like that. I just want to say, whether you're a couple, man, woman, or man and woman, like it was designed to be, I don't care about that. My only thing is this. One of y'all have to be the mother, and one of y'all have to be the father. Period. You can't have two masculine energies trying to raise a home. And you can't have two feminine energies trying to raise a home. It just won't pan well. That's just how I feel about it. Now, don't misconstrue this and say you can't have the same sexual orientation or whatever and like each other. I don't care about that. You can build a family with that. My thing is, one of y'all have to be the man figure and one of y'all have to be the woman figure. Now, I don't care about your gender. I'm just saying one of y'all have to play that role and the other one have to play the other role. That's just how it has to go. Because you need a protector. You need somebody for guidance and stuff like that. You need the other one to nurture and take care of the home. And you also need both of y'all to build together and build a foundation together for your generational wealth. So that's my take out of this, is that we had less of that in the world, man. When I was growing up back then, man, it was a beautiful thing. You know, couples was couples, people was together. We had violence forever, you know, since the beginning of time, but it was less horrific than it is now. And for a woman that's with the baby father, you simply got angry because he was going to his baby mother to give her some money. They got a child together. Now, is there something wrong with you that you can't keep a man enough? And I ain't gonna really say that because, you know, some of us, I was guilty of it myself in the past. You know, sometimes we act in infidelity and we shouldn't have. I'm just be honest. You ain't missing anything. And sometimes it just be trying to cope with something in a situation. You can love somebody and do something crazy, but it's not basically your intentions a lot. Sometimes things just happen and you know, I'm not trying to move the goalposts or give you excuses. I'm just being real in life right now. But that don't mean that y'all ain't meant to be together. If you able to work these things out or willing to work it out, then it's worth a chance. Now, the fact that you couldn't take no for an answer, so you stabbed a pregnant woman and she beat the brakes off of you, and she should have. Now, I don't know who you are, Monica. I don't know your past, anything like that, but what they show on the news. But from the picture they paint, you ain't nothing like Picasso. You understand what I'm saying? We don't. I can't agree with this, at least. I can't speak for nobody else, but HeartBreak Ace, can't agree with that. That you go that length. Like, obviously, you stabbed her and you still ain't get the man, so he don't really care about you. He don't love you. He probably think you crazy. Now, you on the run, and it's only a matter of time before they catch you. They already know who your name is. They got you on camera in 4K view. They should. I mean, you got in an argument with a woman that's at her job trying to provide for her family, and you at the drive-thru at Church's Chicken with a car seat in the back, so obviously you got kids that you need to be taking care of that you're not even worried about. Thank God you didn't have none of your kids in the car, but you a mother, bro. Like, you can't be doing stuff like that. You expect a man to crash out like that, not a woman that's taking care of her kids, man. I know times get hard and we at the bottom, because you know middle class is annihilated. These days in 2024, you either the rich upper class or you at the very bottom of the totem pole. It ain't no middle class no more. Everything's expensive. Everybody moving in chaos, and we just got to do better. It ain't the end of the world if you wake up still breathing. God give you another chance every day to make something of yourselves and for your family. And that's what we all as people need to do. And do it through genuine, real love. And the world will be a better place. That's all I have for y'all, man. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how y'all feel. You know, like I always say, this world keeps showing me every day. It ain't showing y'all. Well, I always say, love each other. It's yours truly. Till next time. HeartBreak.